You seem to be very...
My wife gave me the day off. And that after I spent half of last night carousing. A good woman.
Just drinking?
Not much. I had to play cards with my friend here, after all.
Who won?
Well, I did. This bum was a lot more drunk than I was and had to run outside all the time.
Was he gone long?
No, not very long, but long enough. Stupid. You should never leave an experienced player completely alone at the table in the middle of a game. An expensive lesson, but a necessary one.
Why are you staring at the boy like that?
I'm counting the lice on his head. Don't distract me.
Did you do that last night too?
No. Last night I got stewed and did my father proud. By Swafnir, did I quaff a lot.
So you were here the whole evening?
Yeah, right in this spot.
Hey you, wake up. Where were you last night?
Playing cards.
And?
Drinking.
The whole evening?
I don't know. Baby.
I think one of you is lying.
And who is that supposed to be?
The Thorwalian.
And what makes you say that?
He keeps dodging my questions. I'm sure he's got something to hide.
Yeah, my fist.
What? Next time I should be very, very sure before I accuse a Thorwalian of lying. You seem to be very...
My wife.
Just drink.
Not much.
Who won?
Well, this bum.
Was he
No, stupid.
Why are you... Did you...
No, but...
So you...
Yeah.
Hey you. Where were you last...
Playing.
And the whole...
Baby.
I think one of...
And who?
The Thorwalian...
And what?
He claims to have been passed out here all night. But you said that you were alone every time you cheated at cards.
That's true. Now that you mention it, he was gone a pretty long time.
Shh. Quiet. I have to count.
Where were you? Not with my wife again, were you?
Blast. Now I miscounted.
Hey, I asked you a question.
Stop arguing! And please leave my guests alone, Geron.
I'm sorry, Hilda, but this is an important matter.
I know. I was there.
What?
I'm the one you're looking for. I saw it all. I was drunk and, Geron, I didn't know what they were up to. I thought they were just fooling around.
Tell me what happened.
Wolfram said the Tulamides are in league with the demons and merely disguised as simple merchants. Supposedly, they're trying to smuggle a dark artifact into the country. He said they want to use it to overthrow King Ephodon and turn all women into love slaves. First, Hartman was supposed to sneak into the tent and steal the artifact, and then signal to us with his lantern. That was supposed to be the sign to attack.
But it didn't get that far, did it?
I don't know. It's all so hazy.
Try to remember. You should start from the beginning.
I'll try. I remember it had just stopped raining when we finally reached the clearing.
demon.
Oh, Garon, it was so horrible. There were horns growing out of his body all over, and he had a long, glowing staff on his back.
Just like the princess.
Promise me things will soon be the way they used to be.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it myself.
Will you now? Come outside with me, will you? Last. If the school learns of the demon rumors, they'll take the case away from me in an instant. What shall I do with you?
You could let me go.
We're well beyond that point. Do you also believe it was a demon? And why am I asking you? You probably believe everything you're told.
A demon in Andergast? That's quite unheard of. It would certainly stir things up around here.
That it would, indeed. All right, it's decided.
What?
Here's charcoal and parchment. Have Hilda draw you a picture of the attacker. We have to know exactly what we're dealing with here.
We?
Then find out what the beast wants. Maybe there's something we can use as bait.
As bait?
Right. And third, I need an astral accumulator. Well, my own astral energy probably won't be sufficient.
Sufficient? For what?
We need to be well prepared if we're going to set up a trap. Do I have to do everything by myself?
You want to catch a full-grown demon? You're just a lowly novice.
I can beat the other novices with one hand tied behind my back. And yes, I want to catch it. And banish it. Of course it's risky. But I'm not going to miss out on the adventure of my life by being careful. All that's missing is the drawing of the demon, bait, and the astral accumulator. And then we can get started.
Trap.
A drawing of the demon, bait, and the astral accumulator from the school.
Why the drawing?
I have to know what sort of entity we're dealing with. Look for people who say they saw something, and draw what they tell you.
What can be used to lure a demon?
It depends on the demon. Find out if anything has changed in town since yesterday. If something is missing, for example, maybe there's a connection. Then you come up with something similar and bring it to me.
What's an astral accumulator?
Another magical artifact. It's charged with astral energy that mages can rely on when their own power isn't enough. Alric had one until recently, but it was stolen. Find out who's got it and bring it to me. I assume it was someone in the school.
I think I understand. I thought you didn't want me to get into danger.
Oh, I just wanted to get rid of you. I thought you were just a curious lumberjack. Now I know you're one of those would-be heroes, and I have sympathy for would-be heroes. I would also rather leap fully unprepared into a dark dragon's cave and risk my life than spend my days shearing sheep. Besides, time is short and I need help.
You could have had the whole school of magic behind you.
As soon as they find out that I'm hunting a and I'd hate to let them have all the fun.
Why should I help?
I don't know. You were sneaking around the scene of the crime. You'll achieve your goal faster if you help me. Besides, you're old enough to know what you're doing.
I don't know what I should think of this woman, but if I don't play along, she might find Fahi before me. So you need a drawing of the entity, bait to lure it, and,
An astral accumulator. Here, I wrote it down for you. And you'll need this as well.
a ring with a lens?
And that's another artifact from Alric's collection. It's called a hare's eye, an invention of the Master Dehoto. If you look through it, you can see traces of magic in the environment. Try it. Did you see anything?
These glass shards.
Did they glow?
Yes.
That means someone cast magic on them. Maybe even our friend. Keep following the trail. Maybe there'll be a hint of what he's looking for.
I can keep the hare's eye?
Why not? The spell only lasts 3 days anyway. After that, the lens is worthless.
And what if I follow the trail and run right into the beast's arms?
Then you scream. Good luck. You can find me in the clearing.
Who have I come across now?
By the way, my name's Bryder.
I'm Giron.
Good hunting, Geron. On a rather unusual sort of hunt.
I can see a faint glow above the School of Magic, but the mages are responsible for that. Just watching. The tracks lead up to my window. What's that? More broken glass? Somebody was here last night. Someone who by the light of the lantern picked something apart piece by piece and watched us sleeping at the same time. What's going on here? Purple shards. Almost. Is that all now? Bryder wants me to draw a sketch of the demon on that, or have someone else draw it. Giacomo wants me to fill it with red. To set a trap for the demon, Bryder needs me to get her an exact description of the and doesn't work. Doesn't work. The whole thing was an ugly glass box. There's a gap in the lid, as if one single piece was still missing. No, what? I can't think of anything. Oh, come on. They're already cut. I don't know. There's nothing left here. Whatever was here did just watching. Whatever came through here is capable of... I prefer the well... And since yesterday... Whatever came... The children who emptied their... Weren't they supposed to... That won't work. Does this tell you anything?
By fex, that's it! Where did you find it?
In the road. Someone picked it apart, shard by shard.
Yes, and kept only the rubies.
There are rubies missing?
Yes, the hole in the lid held a glass ruby.
Someone's going around stealing rubies?
Yes, supposedly several have disappeared between here and the Midden Realm in recent weeks.
I should tell Bryder about that.
May I have the box back now?
Oh, it just broke in my hands.
Oh, keep it. This is all pointless anyway.
The whole thing was an ugly glass... There's a gap... Hilda would have to tap the barrel first.
Oh, Gare, please leave the back. What can I do?
Oh, come on, Hilda.
I'm sorry, he's going to pick it.
See you later.
Don't keep...
What's that on the ground?
A magic circle. If we're really facing a demon, we can't go wrong with a magic circle. It's finding the right spell that worries me. Have you found what we need?
What can be used to lure it?
It depends on the demon. Find out if anything has changed in town since yesterday. Maybe there's... Then you come up with some...
You want to... You're just a...
Of course it's...
You want... You're...
Of...
Why the...
I have to look for people...
What's an...
Another man. It's charged with Alric had one until recently. Find out who's got it and bring... I assume it was some...
I'll keep looking. See you later.
Goodbye.
It's nothing that I couldn't... I'm not going to open... I'd better stay away from that. Nothing but junk. I'll take it with me. Nothing else in... Didn't Ulrich try to read the thoughts of the petrified... This one hasn't seen anything. He didn't even get a good look at his attacker before he... What a coward! He's got nothing interesting in his head. The whole clip... There's so much magic in the air here, I can't even... By the gods, what was that? I'll sketch it right away. That's the face the petrified people saw before they were transformed. I wonder how to get another eyewitness report. He's got nothing. Ryder? Why the draw?
I have to know. Look for people.
I'll keep look. See you later.
Goodbye.
He didn't even get a good look. What a coward. This one has... I have no intention of... Was this the...
I pray it was.
I have no intention of... Can you draw me a picture of...
I can try. That's him. That's what he looked like.
Is that a magic staff on his back? Thanks, Hilda. You've been a big help.
I just hope they catch that monster as soon as possible. I won't be able to get a moment's sleep until then.
Don't worry, I'm already working on it.
Thank the gods.
That'll have to do for a description. See you later.
What's that?
A picture of the attacker.
One thing is certain.
I already know that they don't...
I'm sorry, Garon, but I'm afraid I only know about...
Oh, come on. I don't want to have any more... Was this the thief?
I pray it.
But... I don't know.
You again? What?
Master Bodiak, he has an artifact I'm supposed to tell him more about.
All right. His room is on the second floor, right next to the staircase.
Master Oakwood's old room.
How do you know that? And don't stray. If I see you anywhere other than in the master's room, you'll be out of here.
I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but please, protect Nuri and restore her old existence. We deserve it. Prios, Rondra...
Get going, lad.
I'm going already. I don't need any... Nuri might like one of these dolls. Too bad it's too large to carry. I've got my own chamber. This is already the fourth time The last time I was looking for spells, but all I could find were wilderness guides and fight... Eos causa... All those old Langosperano, ancient... Couldn't they settle on one and stick to it from...
Yes? Ah, here he is. What do you want?
It's about the mask.
What about it?
Where did you take it?
It's my responsibility to keep the unconcerned far from any magical developments. That applies especially to hotheads who consider themselves to be budding magicians.
What's so important about the mask? Is it dangerous?
Only for someone who has a command of ancient Talamedia. The rest is of no concern to you.
I want my artifact.
Your artifact? According to Bryde's report, you just...
If you don't intend to tell me anything more...
We may as well change the subject.
You're suddenly so cheerful? I just mean with the petrified people and the...
All nonsense. Soon...
You seem to be very sure...
That I am, my boy.
Have you found out what happened last...
Why would that interest a bird cat?
People are...
Those pig farmers are scared. That's why it's important to resolve this case. We can't have the rabble taking matters into their own hands. And we saw last night what can happen.
I'll be leaving then.
It's about time.
Hello?
Oh, hello, my friend. You don't look like you belong here. Can I help you with something?
Who are you?
Me? I'm studying here. Magic, combat, bit less magic, lot more combat. Anybody who dreamed of magic as a child soon loses those illusions here. Unless they come to me.
What does that mean?
I'm putting the magic back into magic. And how are you doing that, you ask? Well, that all depends on the needs of my customers.
What are you doing here?
I'm in bed with a cold, while the others are running around in the forest playing war.
It looks more like you're kneading little lumps of honey.
Correct. But except for you and me, nobody knows that.
What can you tell me about Bryda?
Oh, Bryda is brilliant. The master, she's definitely one of the good ones. She believes even more. All those piffling spells these days must bore her to tears.
What are you really doing?
By a rather circuitous route, I came across a spell from Punin. It cost me a few small favors, but it was worth it. Do you see these honey coins I've pressed? Watch. Harden what's soft and stem the flow. The honey is now as hard as stone, but unfortunately it's still too translucent to pass as real gold. But with the right mixture, it could work.
You can harden liquids?
Rather call it my honey to gold experiment is only... I'm open to further suggestions.
I'm looking for an astral
You know more than one might think. A genuine astral accumulator is a novice with rich parents hired me to steal old Owley's so he could cheat in the...
Owley?
Master Ulrich. It's an open secret that he's obsessed with rare artifacts. The artifact hunters in the Hisinda Temple had better not find out, though. Who knows? Maybe one day that knowledge will help me pass my own examination.
Where do I find the accumulator?
In the dormitory.
You can harden liquids?
My honey, I'm open.
I already took everything that looked the least bit helpful during my last break-in. For anything else, I should ask Bryda. These are just copies of books that I stole the other day. The wine now flows freely to the ground. This is going to take a while. I'll just put the carafe under the drip and have a look at the ham while I wait. Fex be thanked. She didn't notice a thing. The gap in the lid is now full of red wine.
Thank you, Geron.
Don't mention it. See you later. Can you harden this wine for me?
Terrific idea. That would give us a ruby, right? Of course I can. But what's in it for me?
What do you want?
Nothing from here in Andergast. I can get all that myself. They tell me Tulamids are in the country. Bring me something unusual from their tent, and maybe we can make a deal.
I found this cucumber.
Show me. And now the wine. Harden what's soft and stem the flow. One freshly forged ruby for my new best friend. Whatever you're planning to do with it, I suggest you hurry. The effect won't last long.
What's so special about that vegetable?
Let's just say it doesn't just fill you up. Nice doing business with you.
Hey!
Huh? Get out of here. You again? Hmm?
No, that's just a bunch of junk. Nothing usable here. None of that looks the least bit useful.
Huh? Who are you? Get out of here.
There's a glow around the lamp. This could be the astral accumulator Bride is looking for. What would I do with this stuff? Hey!
Huh? Who are you? Get out of here!
It only works on fragile... There's a glove. This could... Is that the astral accumulator Brida's look? Is that the astral Which of you two is the real one? There's a faint glow coming from the door on the right. Brida?
Hmm?
You want to catch a full-grown... You're just...
Of course.
What's an
Another mad. It's Char. Alric had one and find out who's got... I assume it was...
I'll keep look. See you later.
Goodbye.
Here,
What's that?
the astral accumulator.
Odum Arcanum. Geron, that thing isn't even magic. I'm afraid you've fallen for a red herring.
Well, great.
Don't get rattled. Maybe your first trail was right and you just let yourself get distracted. And use the lens this time.
Is this what you're looking for?
Odum Arcanum. Yes, that's it. Good work.
Since everything points to our attacker liking rubies... Here.
I know where that came from. The theory with the ruby is a bit far-fetched, but I can't think of anything better myself.
It won't get any more detailed than this.
Ooh, doesn't have any eyes. Thanks, Geron. That should suffice. You need to stand further away. I'm preparing the magic circle now.
How much farther is it?
What?
What is it?
I thought you said something.
No. Unfortunately, I can only create the basic conditions. I'll only know the right spell when I see the beast.
I'm amazed the mob didn't run away from the tent.
The attacker probably came out of the woods.
To Draconia. How much further is it?
This time I heard it too. I'm so tired all of a sudden. By the gods! Geron, the tree! It was here the whole time.
What do you want?
I'm hungry. I need to eat. If I starve before the mask
Gets to Draconia, you won't see a single shilling. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a child of the city. I don't know my way around here. It's still many miles to Draconia. We've only just begun to climb the mountain. I have to eat.
Give me silver.
Silver?
The silver platter from the burial chamber. Give it to me.
Princess, he seems to be offering you a trade. Do you really want to do that?